Iowa State golfer Celia Erozamina killed while golfing. Her body found in a pond in Ames. A police dog tracing a scent on her remains to 22-year-old Colin Richards, a homeless man living in nearby woods. Now, according to court documents, Richards recently told someone he had, quote, an urge to rape and kill a woman. Investigators say they do not believe the suspect knew the victim. Richards is now behind bars on $5 million bond. The woman who helped kidnap Elizabeth Smart when she was a teenager has now been released from a Utah prison after 15 years in custody. Wanda Barzee was released following a surprise announcement last week that authorities had miscalculated the amount of time she should serve. Well, the 72-year-old was previously scheduled to be released in 2024. Barzee will be under federal supervision for 5 years. Smart, now 30 years old, is shocked that Barzee is being released and said she hopes she will be closely watched and given treatment. A Texas grandmother is having a very eventful 2018. First, she became the mayor of her town. Then she took down an alligator almost 3 times her size. Take a look here at Judy Cochran packing a very big gun when she came face to face with a 12-foot gator on her family's property. Wasn't much of a fight, though. She took it down with just one shot. She's glad she did because she thinks it is responsible for a missing animal, a miniature horse, on her ranch.
3 years ago, we came up missing a miniature horse, and they're about so big, about like a big lab. And I said, don't mess with Nana. My grandchildren call me Nana.
Mess with Nana. Well, now that her 3-year-old grudge is settled, Cochran said she is having the gator's head mounted and she'll make some boots out of its hide.
I know it. All the kids in the family are getting some
yeah, leather goods,
Yeah.
leather belts, leather everything. Good for her for defending her property, though.
No, this is true. Well, hey, outside, you're right. It is a calmer day. We're definitely relaxing a little bit. Next couple of days are going to be much cooler. We could have a few clouds from time to time, even looking maybe a couple sprinkles here and there, but nothing like the deluge we had.
Yeah.
So it's at least a nicer pattern to get out and enjoy.
Exactly.
Finally, right? Take a look outside the maps, a little side-by-side comparison from our new tower cam. Still some clouds hanging across the city as dew points are still right around 70. So the drier air is sinking in here. It takes a little bit of time. But look how nice it is over at Rehoboth. Lots of blue skies for our friends out at the shore, enjoying a very nice day there. Maybe getting a little jump start on the weekend. Now here's our cloud picture, because I do want to show you that, because there are a few scattered clouds. That dry air moving in here. I think for the most part, just some scattered clouds out there. And the bigger picture will show that as we head through the next couple of days, we are looking at a much more comfortable pattern. But with the winds and the shifts in the front nearby, we still have a little bit of unsettled potential in our atmospheres. Later tonight, isolated shower possibly to the west in the mountains. And nothing around here in the city, but down to the south and west, isolated sprinkle shower out to the west. And that's all we got going. Mid-80s or so for highs today. Overnight, we're in the 60s. Tomorrow, our winds go a little bit northeasterly. I'm saying a partly cloudy day overall, but some of the models hint that east of town with this easterly flow, there could be a couple of sprinkles to fire off for some of our eastern areas. Temperatures tomorrow, upper 70s to right around 80 degrees, a little bit cooler with the clouds, and you see a couple sprinkles to the east and maybe even a mountain shower or two. So maybe not perfect. It's not deluge, but there is that easterly influence that does come into play tomorrow. By the time we get into Friday, still looking pretty pleasant, but once again, maybe some scattered clouds. So for the rest of the afternoon and the evening, the sun is down at 7:10. All in all, it looks very pleasant out there. Temperature-wise, 80s will slip into the 70s, should be comfortable into the evening. Overnight, watching for mainly clear skies locally, but off to the east, we could see some of those clouds building in here. So notice by even our models here have some extra cloud cover from time to time tomorrow. So some added clouds and maybe, just maybe, a sprinkle east of town. This weekend, Clarendon Day is happening on Saturday, all-day activities, but there's a run in the morning. For the run, could be a little bit muggy, but it does look dry to start off. I mentioned there could be some rain as we head deeper into the weekend, and that's something we'll be watching as we head through Saturday night into Sunday and Monday. But that could impact Clarendon Day and other activities across the area. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as we go through the next couple of days. Take a look outside. Temperatures in the 80s. Looking at the start of fall for Saturday. Pretty solid day, but by Saturday night into Sunday, we could see a few more showers into the mix, and that'll keep us cooler. Temperatures are back in the 70s, so feeling a little more autumnal as we head into early next week.
I can deal with it.
Can you?
I guess.
A little break, a brief break.
A brief break, good. Okay, up next at noon, a medical breakthrough, how the Zika virus could actually help fight one of the rarest forms of cancer. Very interesting. We'll be back on the other side of the break.
The ABC 7 News app is brought to you in part by Greenbrook TMS Neuro Health Centers.
At Children's National, Stronger is caring for a baby's heart in the first 12 weeks of pregnancy. and a future when prenatal pediatrics leads to healthier children. It's being the #1 newborn intensive care unit in the country and giving parents peace of mind. It's less recovering in our bed and more jumping on yours. Stronger is standing out and standing proud, because we don't just want your kids to grow up. We want them to grow up stronger.
Sometimes, bipolar 1 disorder can really get you going. But mania, such as unusual changes in your mood, activity, or energy levels, can leave you on shaky ground. Help take control by asking your healthcare provider about Vraylar. Vraylar treats acute mania of bipolar 1 disorder. Vraylar significantly reduces overall manic symptoms and was proven in adults with